In the wake of Hurricane Helene, thousands of power crews traveled to western North Carolina, jumping into action to get that electricity, water, and infrastructure repairs all done as quickly as possible. And all those workers out there, it meant a lot of mouths to feed, right? Joining us now, Chef Chris Wrenn with Old North State Catering. Chef, thank you so much for joining us. Chris, what a large undertaking here. You played a major role in providing thousands of meals to keep those hungry lineman workers on the job after Helene. Just tell us about your work directing those catering operations after recent hurricanes like this.
Absolutely. My other job is I head up catering operations for Zebra Recovery out of Moncure, North Carolina. And what we do is we provide base camps, housing, laundry, and meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for telecommunications crews and power crews. So we've actually had 6 yards in North Carolina and South Carolina, and we've demobbed 3 of those in the last couple of days and already have them stood up to feed dinner tonight in Florida. So we've been on the move. Our job's to keep them happy, full, with good, nutritious food. They're a long way from home and away from their families doing dangerous work, and that's why Zebra is contracted to take care of those folks by these companies.
Yeah, and super hard work still ahead of them. Can't do that on an empty stomach, right? How do you get all the supplies together? You're telling me you're feeding 10,000 people in Florida, and how do you put the supplies together to get that many people fed every day?
Yeah, we fed 13,000 meals in the last 12 hours in Florida. Actually, it's pretty crazy.
Wow.
You know, over the years, I had about 20 years doing this. My mom and dad used to be involved in some nonprofit feeding. They got me involved in it, built up a lot of relationships with national food suppliers, Cheney Brothers, Cisco, Performance Foods, U.S. Foods. And you know how it is when hard times hit, you rely on good friends and folks that have proved themselves to you over the years. And we've developed a supply chain to be able to do it. And it's been a blessing because there's been some tough things to jump over to make this happen.
Well, no question. And where does this rank? I mean, you did this, you got involved with helping people, and the storm response seems like a natural, but there's just so many of them out there. What is standing out in your mind about these two recent?
The absolute destruction in the Appalachian area is something that I've never seen before, ever. Never thought we'd see it here. In the U.S. It's beyond sad. The stories, the pictures, just that you can't do enough pictures, can't do enough video, can't see enough video, can't hear enough stories to fully paint a picture of what it's really like. So one thing that's really blessed me is seeing all of our fellow North Carolinians come together from all walks of life, government groups, big groups, little groups, a couple people in a truck, getting their supplies up there. We've assisted several churches and some schools and EMS places and so forth through Zebra Recovery, the folks I work with. And it's pretty bad. What's going on now, what we saw yesterday in the aftermath of Milton has been, you know, we're used to hurricanes. That one hit pretty hard, a populated area. There's a lot of infrastructure damage. We showed up at 2 of our yards to set up kitchens yesterday, and we're so damaged that we actually had to move locations.
Well, you have been a blessing for those people. I'm sure they are happy when they see you coming there, and the network that you've put together, it sounds like a calling from your family on down. So we appreciate what you've done. And I want to let folks know this, because this is important. You can look for Chris at the kickoff to the NC State Fair next week. Chris, you run the Raging Cajun food truck out there at the fairgrounds. So of all the good that you've done around the state, I know a lot of folks would love to be able to come out and visit your truck and pay it back just a little bit to you. So Chris Wrenn, thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for all you do.
Take care. Go get some alligator at the fair.
I'll see you out there.
Oh, that's so wonderful. All right, thanks, Jeff. A benefit concert for Western North Carolina is happening right here in Raleigh, and WRAL is proud to be the media sponsor for Music for the Mountains. The show will be at the Red Hat Amphitheater Sunday, October 27th. Starts at 6 p.m. Old Crow Medicine Show is the headliner, and all ticket proceeds go to the Community Foundation of Western North Carolina. Tickets go on sale in just about 35 minutes at 10 o'clock this morning. And stay tuned, because in the next 20 minutes, I'll sit down with the organizer behind Music for the Mountains, where we'll learn more details about the event's lineup. Looking forward to that.
We have an update now from out west on when the colleges will get back up and running in Western North Carolina. App State will start next Wednesday. UNC Asheville starts virtual classes on the 28th. Then we'll stay virtual for the rest of the semester. Lee's McRae is staying virtual for now. It is not clear when that campus can open. And Western Carolina will start classes on the 21st.